day is called Bird Boy. All right, Nico, that's the boy's name, was nervous. He was walking along the path to school all alone, and he had a backpack filled with stones. Well, that's how it felt. It felt as if it were filled with stones. Nico was new, and so when everyone knew what to do and where to go, he was left, well, a little lost. But there were other things to do besides sports and standing in huddles and whispering, such as watching the insects crossing a crack in the blacktop in the playground. And they looked like climbers over mountain passes. Yes, they did. Or he liked sitting in the grass like a statue, watching the sun come up on your face. One bird hopped over towards him, and the bird was waiting with shining eyes and a very wide curved beak. One bird, and then two. Word had spread, and flutter, swoop, whistle, chirp, and that's how Nico became known as Bird Boy. Whoa! Nico knew when someone was making fun of him, and yes, it hurt his feelings, but he turned the name over in his mind a few times. Bird Boy, Bird Boy. Well, he smiled, and he thought to himself, wow, Bird Boy? It's kind of nice. And soon, Nico imagined himself an eagle soaring over a forest. Oh, and then he imagined himself a penguin diving off an iceberg into freezing, beautiful waters. And then he imagined himself a hummingbird hovering and trying to suck the nectar out of the flowers. And sometimes he imagined that he was a pelican with wide open wings crossing the edge of the coastline. Look at all that, look at the beach umbrellas. And sometimes he managed to see himself as a beautiful green-winged parrot. Yes. And sometimes he would pierce the dark with calls, beautiful calls. Well, not right away. No, not right away. But soon, Nico made a friend, one friend. You can see what he was doing. He was drawing pictures of birds, and his friend, the person sitting next to him, was so taken with their beauty that he drew more and more and more. And then suddenly he had two friends, and they were all, well, I have to tell you, they were drawn to Nico's kindness and his lovely, lovely bird drawings, and the fact that, yes, the birds loved Nico. He was kind and he was gentle. And sometimes he would have wild, wild flights of imagination. And that way, when he was imagining, he could be both a bird and something completely, delightfully himself. Well, Nico no longer felt nervous at recess, or he no longer felt nervous walking along the pathway right into school. Nope. In fact, sometimes he felt that he was just a few flaps away from liftoff. Yeah, there he's in the swing, and he's making believe he's flying through the air. Oh, what a lovely, lovely story, Bird Boy. And we have a lovely, lovely person to celebrate her birthday. It's Tara. Yes, it's Tara, our niece Tara. Now, Tara's children always vote. They do. Patrick and Hannah and her husband, Brett, have a wonderful, wonderful day planned for her. Maybe even her mom and dad, Kevin and Eileen, maybe they'll be part of the celebration. Maybe. Well, whatever. We're going to be a tiny, tiny, tiny part of the celebration because we're going to have a little cake with Tara. And we have to find out what Tara likes. when her children, Patrick and Hannah, vote, inevitably they vote for vanilla. We'll start. We'll start with vanilla today. And it's Patrick and Hannah, yes, have voted for vanilla. And KJ and Scarlett and Henry and Joseph and Christopher, Harris and Maya, Annabelle and Kira, Graham, Audrey and Lila, Hudson, Marlo, Maxine, Lulu. Lulu's visiting us from DC, and Frida, Teddy, and Wesley. All voted for vanilla. A lot of vanilla votes today. All right, now let's look at the chocolate. As always, it is Molly, Alice, and Jolene, James, Anna, and Maeve from Marblehead, which is pretty near where Patrick and Hannah live. Alice, yes, Alice already voted. No voting twice, Alice. Ben and B, Bevy and Henry, Riley, Tate, Coco, Sophia, India, the Schuyler sisters, Eliza, Peggy, and Angelica, and Lila. Okay, let me count. Oh, Martha and Clara, too. They just got their votes in on time. All right, we have 15 for chocolate. And 19 for vanilla. Oh, all right. You've got a very vanilla cake, Tara. Very vanilla. All right, shall we sing now? We certainly shall. Ready, Tara? Ready, cameraman Dan? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tara. Happy birthday to you. All right. Very good. Thank you, cameraman Dan. Thank you, Oberon. And remember, I love you all very, very